Hello, 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 everyone. It's Kim from K&RP here in southeastern Manitoba. It's a beautiful sunny day. It's currently minus 20 Celsius with a minus 31 wind chill factor, which is minus 5 Fahrenheit with a minus 24 wind chill factor. It's a bit brisk out there, and I don't envy my better half. He's currently out helping a friend who's stranded on the side of a road, needed a water pump. So he went and picked up a water pump, and I don't know if I guess they're repairing it on the side of the highway. I don't know. All I know is I'm celebrating 100 subscribers to my channel. Welcome here today, and I'm looking forward. Yeah, it's a little bit chilly. And 100 subscribers, I'm doing a happy dance. I am going to celebrate with a big glass of bubbly. And I'm talking this kind of bubbly, not the alcohol. Yes, Jan, it is. Hi, Miriam. How are ya? So, celebrating with my bubbly. So, I am doing the 100-day creative challenge. I did a pop-up video yesterday with day 1 and what they helped me create on day 2. So that was these tickets using these paint chips that I'm still. Thanks. Hi, Anne. So I'm trying to use up the paint chips. So this is the one that we did yesterday morning with lots of. That's okay, Paula. It's Friday night for you. It is night for you. Beth Schuler and Jean Peter and Pam were there to help me create this. Oh, Kellyanne was there to help create this one. So then I decided I would do more. They took me until yesterday evening because, of course, I had to make the flowers and the leaves and pick out all the little bits that I wanted to use on them. So they did take me a while, but that's okay. I now have a nice stash of faux tickets to use today for day 3, and we are doing the draw at 1:30. So I hope you're looking forward to getting an envelope of Kimbits as a thank you for subscribing to my channel. Day 3, I suggested you have some envelopes of the same size, 2 or 3 of them. And we're going to make an accordion folder using, I've got a ticket to ride. Yes, I do. They're interesting tickets. 3 envelopes of the same size. I just picked these up at the dollar store. These are 3 5/8 by 6.5. The reason I like using this size is because we are going to cover them with painty papers or other decorative papers. And these envelopes, you have to kind of piece pages together. So we're going to start by taking the envelopes and sticking down the flaps. I loved your bird mask, Miriam. That's pretty fantastic. Jan is going to teach me how to do some origami on Sunday. I'm looking forward to that. She's the one in my group that did the wonderful cranes and cups. Okay, so we've got 3 envelopes sealed. Of course, you can use envelopes that are pre-used. I don't happen to have 3 that... Well, I do have 3 the same size, but they're torn on the edge, which is fine. I could always patch them with other papers. But I figured for demonstrating this, my Facebook group is Meet Your Creativity. Okay, Paula, have a great evening. Enjoy your date night. Do you want somebody to put a proxy number in for you when we do the draw? Oh, maybe she's gone. So then we're going to take the envelopes and we're just going to fold them in half. Now, when I've done this in the past, I've have made some mistakes. So I think I've got it down to a science now. Hi, Joni. Watching and crafting, what you working on? I'm going to do an accordion envelope holder. So we're going to take 2 or 3 envelopes. You don't have to use 3. I'm just using 3 because I've got a whole box of them sitting here and I want to use stuff up. Okay. Can do, Paula. Oh, tag-a-day tags. How many days? Is that a 100-day project as well? So then we're going to take the 3 envelopes and we're going to put them together in a stack, fold it up like this. Oh, 46 days. Nice. That could be a nice stash of tags. Are you doing them all for swaps or just so that you've got them in your stash? And we are going to cut these ends off. And the reason we're stacking them up like this is so that they're kind of equal. Wow, that's crazy, Paula. So we're just going to take these little ends off. And yeah, I'm using scissors because it's how I roll. It's Frugal Friday. They're a little wonky. That's okay. If you're really fussy about it, you can use a blade, put your ruler across and use a blade. Maybe I'll do that because it's pretty mucky. And grab my cutting mat then. Paying bills. I do that at the beginning of the month. Wow, those are way off, Kim. Whew. Crazy. I tell you, crazy. Let's see if I can get them straight. And so I'm just going to make sure that I have these nice and straight. Of course, I've got my blade out way far. Okay, that'll be nice. So now we've got the 3 envelopes. They're nice. What I have done in the past is I put a hole in them. Like I took a punch and I punched a notch. Don't do that. I'll tell you why in a minute. Because we're going to glue them, and if you punch the holes, the glue is gone. Wow. Mine reached you pretty fast too, though, didn't it, Paula? That's crazy. Blade down. So then we're going to take the glue stick and we're going to make sure that both sides are open. And we're just going to put about 1.5 inches of glue in the middle, and we're going to stick them together. Crazy, crazy. And this is how the the accordion's going to end up being. So then we're going to take the next envelope and we're going to stick it to this one and we're going to stick it down here. So you need glue at the top where it opens and at the bottom. Then we're going to take the next envelope and we're going to stick it nice and tight. I did not get it yet. Did you get the other one I sent you? Oh, and then we have to put glue on the inside of this one. And this is how nope. Oh, I sent it a couple of weeks ago. What else did I send out? I sent to you. I sent to Lori because it was for the swap. So yeah, it's been a while. So this is the accordion now. So as I say, you can do 2 or 3 envelopes. I'm going to do the 3. So again, a little bit of glue on the inside, glue it together. And then top and bottom. Thanks, Dan. So now we have a nice little stack of accordion bits. So then we're going to build a cover for them. So we're going to use a piece of, you could use scrapbook paper, you could use Painty paper. Wrapping paper is a little bit too thin, but if you see what I mean, I'll be able to take just a piece of this print and wrap it around and have a flap out of one strip of this paper. If I was using the legal size envelopes and folded them, it wouldn't be the same because I'd still need to go up the top and have a flap. Well, maybe I could get one. I'm not going to chance it though. Wouldn't be very much of a flap. So I'm not using the big ones unless I'm using like a wrapping paper, maybe a 12 by 12, but because these were done on an 8 by 10 jelly print, jelly plate, they're, smaller. So then you have to decide which you'd like to use. I like the leaves. Those were done with leaves from my yard with purple. This one is on a cardstock, so it's really nice and thick. These are just things that I've got kicking around for backgrounds. This one, though, when I was doing art therapy, we did a whole bunch of smushed paints. And these are household paints that they dabbed all over, like poured a little bit on, and they took a plastic bag and they just kind of smushed them down so that there's some really interesting, like flowy bits in it. So as I say, I've got, what color should I use? This is yellow and black, I believe. Green. Hugs, Paula. Take care. Single pulls. A lot of them, they need to go back on the plate, but they're perfect for this kind of thing. This one, when I was doing the art therapy, we did painting with string. So that's left from that. This is green and gold. My daughter was here playing with me, so she liked green and gold. I've got this. Anyone feedback? Anyone? This is that purple challenge that we did. This was when I was doing those dententrix. What is that word? Starts with a D, ends in trick. Did when you the yellow and black one, this one. So that's a whole stencil that I made. I cut all different size holes. So I put the yellow down and then I pulled it with black. So it's old book pages. This one. Hi, Annette. Welcome to the channel. Okay, we'll use this one. So I am just going to tear off these white edges. Welcome, welcome. Celebrating my 100 subscribers today. So you've come on an auspicious day. Left a little bit of white on that side, but that's okay. We are currently making a little accordion file that you can put in journals or whatever. What do you like to create, Annette? So then I'm just going to put it against the side of the paper. Put the ruler against the other side. Could use a cutter. I'm going cheap today. Okay, Anne. 29 minutes before you have to pick a number. And I'm just going to tear it like that. So what we've done so far, Annette, is, junk journals and cards. Awesome. You're in the right place. We love doing journals and things. Right now I'm doing an envelope accordion file. So I took 3 envelopes, sealed them, folded them in half, cut the ends off, glued them in the middle at the top and at the bottoms. And now I'm just doing the cover. So I'm going to take this piece and I'm going to glue it down on this side using the nemesis of a glue stick I have. And then we're just going to put it down right at the edge. Thank you. This is a gel print I did. I'm trying to use up stuff. So then I'm going to take it and fold it up this side. And I'm going to glue it on that side so that the envelopes are going to be encased. I don't do much in the way of making cards. I like doing journals and all the little bits that go with the journals. My celebration today for the 100 subscribers is I'm going to be giving away an envelope of what we call Kimbits. So yes, it's sticking out a little bit. I could have probably cut it just a little bit bigger, but I did not. And then this will be the flap. And it does hang over, but that's okay, because what we're going to do is we're going to fold it in half so that it's double strong as the flap. And we need to figure out how we want to attach it. We could put a button on it, in which case I would sew it to this side with a little bit of paper between for a washer. Or we could make a paper button, or we could use Velcro. Thoughts, ideas, anyone? How about if we do a paper button, or if I do a flower, a paper flower? Let's do that because I can, and because this is probably going in the envelope for flower out of the orange. Yes, no? What else have I got? Scrap kicking around. How about if I use, where did it go? I had a bin. I had a bin of stuff somewhere. Here we go. Let's use one of the flowers that I did on day 1. I did these orange roses. So I'm just going to grab one and I'm going to turn that into the closure for this. Because it's already made. It's not, often I'm making stuff as I go. Okay, let's get rid of this mucky mat. So I'm going to take a couple of layers of paper to back this. Oh no. Okay, he's going to have to text Ron or whatever and let him know, Jan. So I'm going to take this and I am going to put it on, I had a piece of white paper. This is a piece of white cardstock. So I'm just going to do a double layer of cardstock, maybe a triple layer, just so that it's good and solid. Let's fold it so it fits. When Ron was playing with the RC cars, one of the neighbors had an automatic door opener, and that used to set the cars going. So they were somehow on the same channel. So I was wondering if, we're not helping him keep his garage door closed either, right? So I'm just making a nice stiff background for this flower so that it's got a little bit of a substance for it. Glue the flower down. All right. So I'm going to let that dry just a little bit. Nice, Miriam, nice. So I'm going to let this dry just a little bit before I cut it out. Ooh, You know, that might be too big to go on there. It's okay. It's okay. I will figure it out. You challenge me. I challenge me. And no, I'm not going to wait because it's not fair to make you guys wait just because I'm waiting for glue to dry. Even if you understand. So I'm trying to use up a lot of my supplies. I've got all those paint chips I'm trying to use, and I've got construction paper I'm trying to use. So this 100-day project is really kind of helping lower my items. Oh, she'll fit. You know what? I think I want a couple of leaves. I've got a couple of leaves left over from yesterday as well. Two leaves. Prefer three, but I've got two. We'll make do. Oi. Dread glue sticks. Ugh. Let's use the fingers and use some of that up. My little glue bottles that I've been using for years and years, those little squeezy Elmer glue bottles that I use, the lid was glued down. It was stuck, so I tried unscrewing it and it broke the neck right off. I'm so upset. So because these are supposed to be rose leaves, because that's sort of like a rose, I'm just going to take a black marker or pen and I'm just going to do wiggle lines on the leaves just to give it a look like it's serrated a little bit. Let's find something that writes. Not writes. It doesn't want to write on here. There we go. Nothing fancy, just do it. So that just gives it a different look. It doesn't look as smooth, so it kind of gives that effect. And I guess we could put some of these things on, the veining. Okay, so that's on. So now with this rose, I am going to edge it in black marker because that's what I've got and that's what I use. I have a black marker. Okay, Jan, thanks for popping in. Take care. See ya. Hugs to Jade and baby. So I'm just edging it with the black marker just to give it a bit of definition. We'll talk Sunday, Jan. Same time as usual. So I'm going to want to put a brad in the middle of this to hold it in place. So I've got some brads. I've got little ones. I think I would use a yellow, even though it's a rose. Let's poke a hole first and see what looks best. Get my pokey tool. Thought I had everything on that desk, but I do not. So I have a little bit of foam packaging stuff that I use when I'm poking holes and things. And this is just an awl or an ice pick. I'm not sure which. They're very similar. So I'm just going to put a little hole in the middle and we'll put this weapon aside. So I am going to take a yellow brad and poke it in a hole. Hole's not big enough. And see what that looks like. I could live with that. How about a gold because of the way this looks? I will try the gold one. Which do you think, the yellow or the gold? Anybody want to give me some feedback? Okay, while I'm thinking, I'm going to cut a couple of pieces, punch a couple of pieces of this here paint chip. Yay! Gold? Okay. Gold it is. And I'm going to take these and I am going to put a hole in them as well. They're going to be the riser underneath the flower. Whoop. Just so that it's not flush against this. And we're going to want it about here. I think that's where the hole goes. Oh, glue everywhere. Kim, my goodness. Oh well, it happens, right? Glue happens. We'll put a right about there. And I'm going to take this and put the hole there. So this will be here. Yes. So I don't know what I don't use brads very often. I bought them for some reason or other. Oh, these came off. I want those on that side. I'll put this in. And because this is only a single layer of copy paper, I'm going to take a couple of bigger holes and I'm going to put it over. You know what? Actually, maybe I'm just going to take a strip and glue it down because then it will give the flap a little bit of security or bulk or whatever. So we're just going to glue stick this down. I guess I should have had a glue paper maybe. Always forget to have a glue paper. That way it protects this. Then we're going to glue this one down over it all. Oh, it sticks up a little bit, but that's okay. So now we just have to figure out a string to put on it. Lid, glue stick, lid. There we go. Put these away. I will make more of these after. So let's see what kind of string I've got sitting handy to me. I have thread. I have purple yarn, pink yarn. Over there I have green yarn. I'm just going to go over there and get the green. I thought I had green, purple. Wait, hold down the bins. Sorry, folks. Coming back. It's kind of fun when you're building something and you had an original thought and then you totally change it in the middle of while you're working. So I have this lovely green crochet cotton, and that's what I'm going to use. It's pretty thin, but it's okay. Should I crochet it? Make a crochet wrap? It won't take long. Miriam, my daughter asked me to crochet her a 6-foot long caterpillar. She found a pattern for it, and it's 6 feet long. It has 136 legs. I know. It's going to be very, very cute. The back is going to be in variegated purple. The legs are going to be a dark purple, and I think I'll do the belly in just like a mauve or a light gray. But it's huge. This daughter is going to be 40 years old next year. And I think it's just hilarious that she wants this crazy big caterpillar. So I'm just doing a simple chain crochet that I'll use for tying this down. Of course, I wasn't prepared. Hi, Kellyanne. Yeah, that's a lovely, some of the other variegated greens are really, really washed out. This one is absolutely stunning and dark. I will definitely post pictures of that crazy caterpillar when I'm done. I've started working on the legs, but the purple is so dark, I have to have just the right kind of light to work on it because my eyesight's not great with the dark colors anymore. So, Kellyanne, day 3, I don't know if you've been lurking or not. I was making a little accordion folder for tucking into a journal. I used 3 envelopes. So it's got lots of little pockets. And then I covered it in a gel print and used one of those roses I painted. Hey, Sarah, how are you, darling? Haven't seen you for a while. So I used one of those roses I painted the other day, and I'm just crocheting a chain to tie it all up with. Sarah is currently working on a quilt. She got some lovely black and red plaid with maple leaves on it. Well, welcome, welcome. You're just about here in time for the draw. What time is it? I want to do the draw at 1:30. Okay, 7 minutes, so I have to crochet this quickly. It's really a nice little project. And, because it's envelopes and you can put all kinds of things in it, especially, like they're half. But as I say, I had taken a hole punch and I clipped circly things out of them so that you could grab things easier. But because that's where the glue is, it cut the glue. So that's my day 3 creation for the 100-day creating. And just in case you were wondering, I am drinking a big glass of bubbly, but it's this kind of bubbly, not the alcoholic kind. Yeah, I like having these around. My grandsons took the last 3 I had. What they're using them for, I have no idea. But it's like, anything's fair game if it's on the table when any of my family's here, it seems. Yeah, and it's middle of the afternoon, right? So I should have some sort of semblance of behavior. Of course, I could put some beads on this. I could have crocheted some beads and stuff into it. Maybe what I'll do is I'm just going to make a whole bunch of strings with beads in them and just have them sitting around so I can use them for various things, because this is probably boring the bejeez out of you. Earlier, I was mentioning it is minus 31 here with the wind chill, which is minus 24 in Fahrenheit for you guys. And my husband's friend broke down on the highway and needs a water pump. So they are out fixing and replacing the water pump on the side of the road in this crazy, crazy weather. A little bit more. I think that'll go around. Let's see. Oh, yeah, we got it. We got it. We got it. So I'm going to cut off a fairly long tail. You don't miss this weather, do you, sir? Put this aside. Minus 20 there this morning. Yeah. It's minus 20 currently. So then I am going to take the string that I ended off with, and I am just going to tie a knot under the flower. Oh, I guess I could have tied that a little tighter. It's okay. So then I am going to cut this green string off. And there we have it. We've got a nice little wrap. Goes round a couple of times. Have a nice little quick accordion folder out of envelopes. That didn't take very long. I'm pretty impressed. So that can hold a multitude of sins or other things, tags. I don't know if an ATC will fit in there. Let's grab one and find out. I know I've got ATC blanks here someplace. There we go. So, yeah, ATC blank will fit in. So an ATC would fit in. Perfect. Yeah, if you're going out places and you just want to take some bits and bobs with you, these are really cute. Oh, I could go around 3 times and still wrap it. So, as I say, you could put beads on, whatever. All right. So, you guys ready for the draw? hide that. So the drawing is for an envelope of Kimbits. So it's going to be a mixture of things that I have created. It's going to be all original works. It's not going to be any digitals. So it'll be things like the tickets I just did, Goonie Birds, my dolls. I'm just going to stuff an envelope with various items and mail it off. So it could be flowers, it could be ATCs, it could be darn near anything. So, I've got lots to choose from because I'm constantly making stuff. So, how many are here? 6. Let's choose a number between 1 and 20. The closest one, without going over, will get the envelope. And let's go start now. Let's make that brighter. All right. So I've got it between 1 and, let's change that to 20. Got great chance of winning. And everybody's got numbers in. Let's roll her. Oh, 20. Miriam. Woohoo. Number is 20. So, Miriam, I don't have your mailing address, but I'm sure that you can send it to me by private message, like on Messenger. Congratulations, Miriam. That's awesome. I can see my flowers glued onto one of your wonderful creations, like your rabbit or something could have a, yeah. You can use the messenger because we're friends on Facebook. Oh, that's exciting. Exciting, exciting. Hey, and it's your birthday. So perfect. Perfect, perfect. Or it's your birthday in a couple of days, right? Early birthday present. See, you're doing big giveaways for your birthday and you're getting stuff. I'm sure it won't be there in time though. So, of course, with these, like I say, you could use any size envelopes. I just like using these little ones because I can get away with just using one sheet of a gel print instead of, having to piece things together for using the big envelopes. And as I say, you can use a button, you can use Velcro. I've used Velcro bits, I've used buttons, I've sewn them down with some risers underneath, like paper risers. And of course, if you had lots of, I just folded this in half for the flap. But if it was longer, you could always, cut a fancy edge or something on it. But yeah, that's what I'm doing for day 3. Annette, I would love to see some of your work. Annette, does journaling and cards. I'd love to see some of the stuff that she's doing. I'm excited to actually ship to you, Miriam, because out of everything that I've sold over the years, I've got stuff in China, I've got stuff way up north in Canada, I've got stuff all over the States, Europe, but I don't think I've ever sent anything to Israel. Awesome, awesome. Well, it has been 50 minutes. I've done what I've come to show you. And of course, I'm going to make a couple of more because I can't just make one of anything. I'd like to use up the rest of this box. So I guess I'm going to say thank you very much for being here and helping me celebrate my 100 subscribers. And I'm going to let you go a little early today. Thanks for watching. Love you all. Take care. Oh, and I will be doing some more pop-ups with this 100-day challenge. And they'll probably be early in the morning again, at 7 o'clock again, or some silly thing, because I seem to like that time. So thanks again. We'll see you on a pop-up before Tuesday, I'm sure. Take care. Oh, and Tuesday we're doing altered paper clips. I think I've shared all my news. Altered paper clips Tuesday. Today's Frugal Friday, using up stuff, and we're good. Take care. Bye. Love you all.